Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to of course, the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Peace, citation, all sincere Hakim. Just doing this work in all truth and sincerity. Brother Mafa coming again with this truth, all right, from Great Millstone Plain Tables Camp. All right, this is part 3, all right, of the series going into the Shabbat, all right. You know, how to, of course, honor and keep it Kodash, all right. So, you know, I was in Exodus, the 16th chapter. So, you know, this was after, of course, I explained about, you know, we was supposed to, well, I'm going to just go into it. I'll start back, just Exodus 16:4. Then said Yahweh unto Moses, Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them, whether they walk in my law or no. And it shall come to pass that on the 6th day they shall prepare that which they bring in, and shall be twice as much as they gather daily. And Moses and Aaron said unto all the children of Israel at even, Then ye shall know that Yahweh hath brought you out of the land of Egypt. And in the morning, then ye shall see the glory of Yahweh, for that he heareth your murmurings against Yahweh. All right. And what are we that murmur against us? And Moses said, This shall be when the Lord shall give you in evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full, of that the Lord heareth your murmurings which ye murmur against him. And that and what we are and what are we? Your murmurings are against us, but against the Lord. All right. And Moses spake unto Aaron and said unto the congregation of the children of Israel, Come near before Yahweh, for he have heard their murmuring. You know, going into the, you know, they sitting there basically scoffing and such, you know, talking, hey man, Yahweh ain't giving us food, blah blah blah. All right. And you know, Yahweh, he gonna show his power. All right. You know, and Yahweh is, you know, he's not limited to nothing. You know, with men it's impossible. Yahweh, everything is possible. All right. It says verse 10, Exodus 16, right? And it came to pass, and Aaron spake unto the whole congregation of the children of Yashar'alah, that they looked towards the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud. All right. And the Lord spake unto Moses. The cloud is a chariot, all right? Chariots of Yashar'alah. Those are so-called UFOs, all right? That's what the Most High and the angels, they use, all right, to get around and all that. All right, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, I've heard the murmurings of all the children of Israel. That's you Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans. Go back to the 12 tribes of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, At even shall eat flesh. In the morning ye shall be filled with bread. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh, your power. All right, and he's our power. All right, he can do everything. He's going to feed us, you know, when this Jacob trouble come. All right, you know, say our servants shall eat. All right. You know, which that, you know, that's going into something else, you know, but just, you know, I just in the spirit want to say that. All right. Yahweh Bashem Meshai got us covered. All right. So, you know, when you go into, of course, you know, the whole story, you know, the whole count, you know, in here, you know, you going to have, you know, Israelites not going to listen. All right. You know. And, you know, some gathered what they gathered, and others, you know, here I could just say, just to do it justice, I'll just go into it. I'm going to skip down to yeah, I'll just pretending I'm going to skip around a little bit. So this is Exodus, the 16th chapter, verse 13 now. And it came to pass that at even the quails came up in the covering of the camp, and in the morning dew lay round about the host. And when the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as a hoar frost on the ground. And the children of Yashala saw it, and they said to one another, it's manna, for they wist not what it was. And Moses said unto them, this is the bread which Yahweh had given them to eat. All right? And it goes on and says, this is the thing which Yahweh had commanded, gathered of every man according to his eating, and omer for every man according to the number of your persons. Take ye every man for them which are in his tents. And the children of Israel did so, and gathered some more and some less. All right? You know, and you're going to continue on. It says, and when they did meet it with Umer, he that gathered much had nothing over, and he that gathered little had no lack. They gathered every man according to his eating. And Moses said, let no man leave of it till the morning. Notwithstanding, they hearkened not unto Moses, not listening, right? That's how, rebellious, our people is. They stiff-necked, all right? Hard-headed, all right? That's what the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are, all right? It's Exodus 32 and 9. It says, and the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. All right? We're stiff-necked, so when you go into that word, we're stiff-necked, you got the word kwashah, and it means hard, difficult, all right? Stubborn, all right? Our people are stubborn. They don't listen to the law, statutes, commandments, all right? And the Lord, basically in the account, he's telling, like, look, like, I'm going to just let it go and tell you because, it's nice. I'm going to just skip down now. All right, so I'm going to skip down to now verse 22. This is Exodus 16:22. And it came to pass that on the 6th day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 umers for one man. And all the rulers of the congregation came to Moses and said unto him, this is that which the Lord hath said, tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord Yahweh. Bake that which ye will bake today, and see it that ye will see it. And that which remaineth overlay up for you to keep until the morning. And they laid it up for the morning as Moses bade, and it did not stink, neither was there worms therein. And Moses said, eat that today, for today is the Sabbath unto the Lord Yahweh. Today ye shall not find it in the field. All right, 6 days ye shall gather it, but on the 7th day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall be none. All right, because you ain't supposed to be doing no work. It's work to go out there and go gather and stuff. All right. And it says, so the people rested on the 7th day, and the house of Israel called the name therefore manna. All right. And it says, and it was like a coriander seed, white, and the taste was like wafers made of honey. All right. And that's basically it. Basically the point being that, look, we're not supposed to be doing no work on the Shabbat. All right. Just a little quick account, even though it was a bit long. All right. So now we go to Isaiah 58:13, and I'm going to close out on that. Slack it one moment. It's Isaiah 58:13. All right. Isaiah 58:13. It reads, if thou turn away thy foot from the Shabbat, Sabbath, from doing thy pleasures on my holy day, and call this the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Lord, Yahweh honorable, and shalt honor him, not doing thine own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words. All right, so on Shabbat, you ain't supposed to, of course, be giving on to your own pleasures. There ain't gonna be no sex. You ain't gonna be doing all that. All right, you ain't gonna, you gonna dedicate it to Yahweh Shem Shai. You know. The prophet, men of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai. We study. We rest. You know, already have everything what we need. You can pray, fast. All of that. Those are all tawab. All right. Call tawab. All good. All right. I'm gonna go into the word pleasure, just for a quick understanding on it. All right, and then we're gonna close it out. All right, pleasure. You have pleasure. Just in Google, a feeling of happy satisfaction and enjoyment. All right, in which the Shabbat. We ain't gonna be no happy Sabbath. All right, these are solemn assemblies and such. All right, these holy days, these are serious. We think about Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, they also have pleasure. Used or intended for entertainment rather than business. All right, give sexual enjoyment or satisfaction to. All right, in which we not, of course, gonna do that. All right, so let me try. I can go into the etymology. All right. Online dictionary and go and look into the word pleasure. All right, and then we just gonna close off right there because I covered everything that the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai gave me. All right, to bring out. All right, in this lesson. All right, pleasure. You got from the late 14th century, condition of enjoyment. All right, so you ain't gonna be in no condition of enjoyment. All right, of your own self. All right, on the Shabbat. All right, on the Sabbath. All right. It says enjoyment, desire, will. All right, we ain't gonna be seeking our own will. All right, we're gonna be seeking the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. As in the scriptures, it does say, Yahweh Shai said it himself. He says, let me see if I could. I'll just get the precept. This is John 14 and 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. All right. So you gonna keep these laws, statutes, commandments. All right, which is keeping the Shabbat holy. All right. That's what you're gonna do. All right. You ain't gonna cease from all your pleasures, cease from the sex on the Shabbat. All right. See, you ain't gonna be cooking on it. All right. You're gonna dedicate it to Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. You got a complete understanding. Hopefully, you've been edified by this lesson. All right. And that's basically it. All right. Try to do it to the best of your ability. All right. Of course, I want to say, call halalim Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to our sister Akim. Shalom.